Hello, my name is Alex Chapman, and I was Claire's boyfriend. I would like to read to you two things today for you. The first one is a note from One Direction. Although we cannot attend Claire's celebration of life today, we would like to thank Mr. Michael Davis and the rest of the Davis family for allowing us to say a few words. Our hearts go out to the community of Centennial, the students of Arapahoe, and the state of Colorado for the tragedy that you have endured. As a group that loves its fans wholeheartedly, once brought to our attention, we are heartbroken to hear the news of Claire's misfortune. We thought it was only right to make our Get Well video in hopes that it would provide some much needed healing to Claire and all those affected by this event. Claire is no longer with us physically, but in our hearts and minds she remains forever. We know that no memorial service, words, nor actions can fill the void left in your hearts. But Claire's spirit lives on every single day, and every single one of us as well, lest we forget. May God bless Centennial, Arapahoe High School, the great state of Colorado, and all our people. Thank you, Zane, Luis, Harry, Niall, and Liam. The second thing I'd like to read to you is a personal statement that Claire wrote for one of her college applications a couple of months ago. I think that this is a great expression of who Claire was through her own eyes. Movies have had more of an impact on me than books or songs. There isn't one movie that stands out as changing my life, but the comedy genre in general has definitely informed who I am today. I think laughter breaks through people's selfish egos and make them real. People get too caught up in impressing other people by hiding who they really are. But when someone can let go of that and laugh, it gives them a few minutes of connecting to their real life story. One of my favorite comedies of all time is the movie called Hot Rod, because it is an absolutely ridiculous satire of young people trying to be cool and impressive. Another one of my favorite movies is Date Night. Date Night makes fun of middle-aged suburban parents who want to break away from their kids and reignite passion and purpose in their lives, at least for one night. But everything goes awry when the middle-class egos lead them to some very silly choices. I think laughter makes people real. It's like the fairy tale story about the naked emperor who thought he could wear an invisible robe to impress everyone. He was so caught up in his ego, and he didn't even realize he was walking around naked. Everyone else was caught up in their egos too. All of them too fearful to admit that they could not see the robe. All it took was a child to laugh at him and make him and everyone else realize that their selfish egos were blinding them from reality. Laughter is infectious. The sound of laughter is more contagious than a cough, yawn, or a sneeze. Laughter is one of the most best feelings a person can experience. It's the feeling you get when you feel like you might explode because you're laughing so hard, or feeling like you can't breathe because someone was so funny. I love to laugh and smile, and more importantly, make other people laugh and smile. I'm generally a little shy, but I love to make people laugh when they are sad. Whenever my friends need cheering up, I love to make them laugh. Over the past few years, I've begun to discover the infectious nature of laugh gives me more self-confidence, which has helped me to be less self-conscious and more comfortable reaching out to other people that I don't know. I am learning that laughter is not only good for me and my friends, it is also good for all of us. I visited the CSU campus in the spring of 2013, and I immediately felt the sense of belonging. I can see myself at CSU as a student that enriches the community by bringing joy, happiness, love of life, and the love of learning. I love affecting people's lives in many positive ways, making their days brighter. My passion is making people smile and trying to spread happiness and a bit of lightheartedness and laughter within my world. The world would be sad and a dreary place without laughter. As Bill Cosby once said, through humor, you can soften some of the worst blows that life delivers. Once you find laughter, no matter how painful your situation might be, you can survive it. Claire was an amazing person to me and not only to everyone else. I can remember the first time I ever met her or saw her, and it was in Miss Crosby's Western Civ class in second semester. The first time I saw Claire, I looked at her and I said, wow, she would be someone amazing to be with. Later in the semester, our teacher switched our seats to where I was sitting right behind her, and I thank her for it. Every day or so, I would come into class asking to borrow a pencil for her. It was one of my lame excuses of talking to her. After a few days, she caught on and she started handing me the pencil, or the pencil would already be on my desk. And then I thought, dang it, how am I supposed to talk to her now? So my next excuse was for the piece of paper. I love Claire so much, and I always will, and I thank you all for coming, and never forget this tragedy, and never forget Claire Esther Davis. For she is with us forever and will be loved by many, especially her family, friends, and me. Thank you.